Indians were taken to colonies in the British West Indies in the latter half of the 19th century to halt the rapid decline of the sugar monoculture there. They came with their complex, comprehensive culture intact, a spoken and written language, food preparation rituals, their religion with its many festivals, music and dance, birth, marriage and death ceremonies, as well as an established hierarchy of people and things. One of the most pitiful and harmful aspects of Indian culture from which they were unable to extricate themselves for a very long time was that of women's welfare and education. These were not perceived as the way forward for the family by fathers and later by husbands and in-laws. The tradition they brought, which had served them well and with which they tied their identity, was held on to with the tenacity of a people who felt threatened by their lack of power in an alien, harsh environment. Husbands, in-laws, and even their children often took advantage of this. So wretched were their lives that many Indian women worldwide defied the laws of nature and died before their menfolk. Being housebound and illiterate had enormous long-term dire consequences. It meant they were not exposed to the thinking of other women from other cultures. They were living in the Western Hemisphere, but because their culture was an all-encompassing one, satisfying parents, husband, and children, they were unaware of the pressing need to become literate in English in order to understand the expanding, changing world of progressive ideas as modernity marched through North America and Western Europe. The role of the suffragettes in changing the perception of women in the 1920s in England and even before that, the Enlightenment culture, with its belief in the expansion of knowledge, the application of reason and logic, and the dedication to scientific methods, passed them by. This combination of being housebound and coupled with the denial of universal primary education resulted